Terrible at going live, peeps. I have to figure this stupid thing out every single time. What's up? Never too old for Lego. I think you're the only one in here right now. Which is good, because I suck at going live. I have to refigure out everything every time, because I rarely do it. Oh, there's somebody else in here. What's up, Alexandria? Holla. How does it sound? That's my first question, because I think I finally figured out how to select the correct microphone. We're competing for who's in the chat first. That's what's up. Does it sound okay? Oh, let's turn on the Lego light. Oh, it was already on. See, everything on here looks different to me than when I'm filming. I need to learn better how to go live. I suck at live. I just don't do it often enough. JDP builds. Bricks is the way. Alexandria is always first. Oh my gosh, how do I turn all these pop-ups off? Oh my God. Immediately, Lego Light Ghost came already? Like 1 minute in, 2 minutes in. Brick Therapy is in the house. Brick Therapy came to Lego Therapy. Does it sound okay? I think I finally figured out how to select the correct mic. That's the thing that drives me most crazy. It usually picks up my camera mic, which sucks. It sounds like I'm in a can. Awesome. That's what's up. Well, I don't know who, I did this impromptu. I've been thinking about doing it for a couple of days, but I wasn't sure if I was going to do it. And I got a package in the mail today. And so I said, I'm going to go ahead and jump on here for a little bit. So I don't know who all saw my confession video from earlier in the week / building Matanui. He's back there. But I'm obsessed with Lego Dreams now. And I got on Brickset, and I found every, I don't know if you can even see this, every dream set that's been produced thus far. And I sat down and started trying to figure out, I'm obsessed with none Lego. You're not obsessed with any Lego? I'm confused. I sat down and I started going through figuring out if it was possible to collect them all. Because even though it only came out in 2023, they've already retired almost all of the Lego Dream sets. Oh, non-Lego. That makes more sense. I'm still mostly Lego brand, but I am starting to branch out into some of the alternative brands. I like Funhole / Lumi Bricks now is really cool. I did do I did the Red Rocket Diner, thanks to JDP Builds. He inspired me to do my first Mega Blocks about the Dream sets. Yeah, I don't know why they've retired almost all of them. So from what I can find, there's been 4 waves or series, whatever you want to call them, so far. And then there's a 5th one that was supposed to come out the 1st of June. And I can't figure out what happened, because it's now saying the 1st of August. And I even asked online, I asked around, and I've done a bunch of looking, and I don't know what happened, but they pushed it back because season 3 of Dreams on Netflix dropped like 2 days ago. Season or series 5 of the Dream series was supposed to come out on 1 June to kind of match up. And now it's pushed back, and I don't know why. But I didn't collect them. I did a song every set from Star Wars from '99 till now. 48 lightsabers. 48 lightsabers? Are there even 48 lightsabers in existence? Oh, Curious Bo. What's up? What's up? So I did sit around for many, many hours that I could have been building Lego. And I researched all of these different Dream sets. And again, this is another thing that kind of blows my mind is almost every Dream set, once it retires, drops in value. Doesn't go up, which is strange. Polaration Motion, what's up, buddy? So yeah, for some reason the Dream sets are dropping in value after they retire. I don't know if it's because it's targeted at kids or what. I can't figure it out. I think like one set maintained value, but the rest of them all dropped, which works out for me. Because when you see this haul, and it's a haul, I have it all hidden right over here. When you guys see this, you're gonna be like, MC, I thought you don't have money. And I don't. I got every single one of these sets, with the exception of the one, I think, like I said, it was like one, for less than MSRP, which is crazy. Polaration Motion, the next victim of I can't say that word. I keep trying to say it. Brickocalypse. 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 Boy, that's a hard word to say. Too many vowels. What's up to everybody in the chat? So, I originally thought about trying to sort these by the waves that they came out in, and that was too difficult. Well, it's not, but space. So I just have them by box size. So I'm going to go through. So as of today, there's only 3 sets that they've released through Dreams that I don't have. The rest of them I have sitting here, and there's 2 in the mail, but I don't know when they're getting here, so I just didn't want to wait anymore. And then there's 5 more sets that are coming out in August. So I will eventually get them all, but I guess I will start with Curious Bo's favorite thing in the world, poly bags. 30660 Zoe's Dream Jet booster pack. Boom. Lighting is killing me on this one a little bit. I love horror, and I'm trying to make it dramatic. What did I miss? Oh, Polaration Motion. I think it's ominous that Never Too Old keeps saying you're next. That sounds like a pro wrestling thing. You're next, Goldberg. Speaking of which, pro wrestling tonight. Oh, I totally skipped over something, but I'll circle back. All right, here's the next one. 30636 Z Blob and Bunchu Spider Escape. I think Curious Bo has already built at least one of these sets, if I remember correctly. This one is not technically a release set. There is about 10 of these. I just happened to find this one by accident, but there's about 10 of these paper bag sets that I guess were all promotional items. So I may try to pick these up too. I just happened to find this one by accident. I was like, oh, all right, I'll grab that one. But that's Mateo and Zebla. If you guys haven't seen the Dream Show, it is absolutely a kid's show. But let's be real. We are playing with kids' toys. I'm not ashamed to say it. I watched that whole 2 seasons, and the 3rd season's out now. I got to watch wrestling today. There's wrestling and UFC on today. I'm not going to get to it, but season 3, I will probably watch all of it tomorrow. The show is so good. Season 1 is a little bit formulaic. It's like, hey, here's the characters, here's the new guy, and we're going to go on a mission and do some cool stuff. And at the end, we wrap it up and everybody's happy. Season 2, I told my friends over at Fromania Bricks, we were chatting about it. I said, season 2 feels like a Marvel movie. Legit. It's all cartoon, but it feels like a Marvel movie. The story is so good, and the bad guy buildup is so big. And I don't want to give things away, but the way it culminates, man. I was like on the edge of myself. I was like, next episode. So good. So highly recommend it. I don't want to give away too much if you guys want to watch it if you haven't seen it yet, but it's so fun. You have the 2 creatures in this set. I honestly didn't know there was a show. Yeah, a lot of people keep saying that they didn't know there was a show. But like I talked about with Bionicle, this is how I should have known. I should have known to stay away from Dreams. Bionicle did the same thing back in the day. They had the games, they had the TV shows, they had the movies, they had the comics, they had everything. It was massive. You didn't know about Bionicle? Oh my God. Favorite wrestler? No, it's not Orange Cassidy. I do love Orange Cassidy, but it's not him. In fact, I'm off of AEW right now. Tony Khan can go fly a kite. He's running that company into the ground, in my opinion. But favorite wrestler? All right, I guess this transitions over to this. I'll just go ahead and bring this out. I was going to do this at the beginning. So you guys hear me talk all the time. I say I'm sidetracking. I'm doing it right now. I'm sidetracking. I'm the sidetrack king. I officially have the sidetrack crown, Triple H. He is my favorite wrestler. Now, that's not to get confused. Sidetracking. Ric Flair, greatest wrestler of all time. But you asked me who my favorite wrestler is. I'm sad he's retired, but it's Triple H. Now, active wrestler, tough call. Probably CM Punk. But my buddy, I've talked about him before. Same guy that made this sign. Killa Prince, KILLA_Prince. Check him out. He's on Instagram, Facebook, YouTube. He mostly does lives. He doesn't really do a lot of produced videos, but he made this bad boy for me. So I'm so excited to have a real crown now. I don't have to mess around with my editing and try to make my crown float around on my head. Oh, man. Some adults are still kids pretending to know what they're doing. I think we're all pretending to know what we're doing. I don't know what I'm doing. I'm just, every day is an adventure. Ninjago is a mashup of Mortal Kombat and Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. Oh, don't tell me that. See, I love both those things. I can't get into another theme. You're going to see in a minute. This is crazy. Bo, come on now. Keep it Lego before we have to hit the ring. I could go pull my belts off the wall and lay those out. That's a pain in the butt to get back up there. I'm not pulling them out. All right. Next sets, we'll go with the small boxes. Boom. Oh, we got Mateo's off-road car. So it's called Dreams. Again, I'm going to try not to give too much away, but it's called Dreams because all these characters go to sleep and they have, you could almost argue that they have mass hallucination because they all meet up in their dream world and then they all go fight these bad guys and they have powers in the dream world that they don't have in the real world. So they all have these wild vehicles and weapons and stuff that they build. It's just, what's up, Killer Prince? Killer Prince. Is here. It just came in. Holla. It's here. I'll hit you up about that later. LSD trips. Maybe it's an LSD trip. Yes, hit the like button. Thank you, JDP Builds. So anyways, maybe they're all on trips, or I don't know. They're all crazy. Who knows? But Mateo's off-road car. The vehicles get crazier and crazier. Hence the size of the sets, you'll see. 71487 Z-Blob's Robot and Vehicle Adventures. Z-Blob is one of the coolest little dudes. He just looks like a green booger, but he does all kinds of wild stuff. And then I know a pretty positive bunch of Creative Animal Adventures. I'm pretty sure Curious Bo did this set already. Can you guys see them? I feel like an idiot. I told you guys I'm terrible at being live. I cleared out the table to hopefully fit all this stuff. We'll see how this goes. This one popped up finally at the end of season 2. I was wondering if we were ever going to see it, but Izzy's Narwhal hot air balloon. This one looks pretty sweet. God, the light is killing me. I might have to turn it off. Let's see. Is this going to look terrible? Oh, it's so dark. But you can see the box. Let me try something. Just turn it down a little bit. Oh, bro, this is a simple Z-Blob set. I don't think I actually have the big one yet. So the 3 sets that I don't have are still all active. And one is $100, one is $130, and Castle Nocturnia, which is the most expensive of all the Lego Dream sets, is $200. Seeing as how all the rest of these sets have gone and they've all dropped in price, I'm like, I'm gonna wait and see if those go down in price, because why not? All right, what do we got next? These characters are all great too, by the way. In fact, this dude, Logan, the Mighty Panda. Logan is the guy. Mighty Panda is his machine. He starts out as a real jerk. And maybe you still don't like him after watching 2 seasons, but he's grown on me. But I think this is a freaking cool. Every one of these sets. I'll tell you what it is about the Dreams that caught me first. This was the first. I'm going to just go ahead and bring this one up, even though it's early. This was the first one that really caught my eye. Boom. This Pegasus, these colors. I love the colors. The use of colors is wild with Dreams. And if you watch the show, you'll see. This is the Pegasus flying horse. Here's what's funny to me though, about the Dream sets. The bad guys in the show have all the coolest sets. So this got my eye first. That was the first Dream set that I was like, oh man, that is dope. But Logan the Mighty Panda, he's got some shooty stuff. He's got the, again, I don't want to give too much away, but the Dream Witch is stealing dreams over here and memories. You can take it apart and build somebody. Yes. 21. Actually, there's only 1 or 2. I meant to mention that. So thank you, Polarization Motion. There's only like 1 or 2 of the Dream sets. Now the polybags aren't, but of the actual bigger sets that aren't multiple builds. These ones are 20-in-1, but most of them are at least 2-in-1. There's a couple that aren't, but the majority of them are at least 2-in-1, which, you know, again, if you're someone like Curious Bo, I love Curious Bo. If you guys have not checked out her channel, go check her out. she does a bunch of different stuff, not just Lego. So you check that stuff out too. A lot of nature stuff and ASMR. Really cool stuff. But she gets the most for her money. She will build all 20 versions and then put it back together and make some new stuff. So I love that about the dream sets. I think it's freaking cool. All right. What's next? Boom. Izzy's Dream Animals. Izzy's another good guy. You can tell by the lack of black. That's what I'm starting. Maybe that's the theme. The black pieces are the bad guys. Hey, we all gotta work with what we got, Curious Bo. You're getting your most for your money. This is definitely an eye-catching haul. Yeah, don't worry. There's more. Alternative builds for Technic sets. Oh, I didn't know that was a thing. The red panda. Is it a red panda? I don't know. I don't even think they said what it was in the show. She just popped out with this in one of the episodes, and I was like, oh, that's super cool. But yeah, you can see on the back they have the alternate builds. And actually, I'll get to it here in a few minutes. One of the sets that I bought was brand new from Amazon, by the way. And it came like basically opened. And I was a little concerned. So I had to open it already. I'm not going to be able to open it live on when I build it for the first time, but I wanted to make sure everything was there. And when I started looking at the manual, way different than any Lego set I've built yet. It's kind of like a comic book almost in the style that they did it. It's very neat. I'll show you guys that in a minute. Well, in a few minutes. All right, what's next? Zoe's cat motorcycle. Boom. Alternate builds. Very fun. All these characters, again, they start out sort of basic, and then they just keep getting better and better. I think it's a red panda too. Yeah, you might be right. I don't know. I just build Lego. What do I know? This guy, oh my God. This is another one that caught my eye. When I first saw Dreams, I tell you, when I first saw Dreams, I didn't think anything of it. I just kind of was like, those wheels are very pretty on the cat. Yeah. The cat was random. I think they just needed something new for the show, and they just popped her in there. And they're like, hey, here's Izzy's cat. Or sorry, Zoe's cat. Like, where did that come from? But this guy, what is he called? The Grim Keeper. Grim Keeper, the cage monster. This guy's so cool looking. He is just a big beast from the nightmare realm. Boom. 71455. Most of these sets are relatively small-ish, but there are some bigger sets coming. What's next? Cooper's gaming controller. This character was easily my least favorite in season 1. By the end of season 2, I was like, Cooper is my dude. Bam. And you can turn this sucker into a game controller, to like a spaceship, and then another one is like a helicopter. So I'm thinking when I start building these, this is another reason I want to do this haul video live. I just wanted to get it out there because there's a lot of sets, but I am not going to build them all at once. I'm not going to flood my channel with just Lego Dreams, but I'm probably going to be doing a couple dream sets and then I'll do something else. And then I'll get a couple more dream sets and I'll do something else. Curious, Bo. I have already thought about this. I'm going to have to find a spot, which means I'm going to probably have to rearrange this room somehow. And I'm going to have just a shelf dedicated to dreams. Because apparently, at least if the rumors are true, Dreams is coming to an end after the next series. We'll see. But I'm kind of sad about it, but I'm also, it's kind of cool to know that I'll have the whole collection when it's done. Mateo and Z-Blob, the robot. Again, Z-Blob getting a little bit better build here. Boom. I'm running out of display space. Oh, I guess I can put it right here in front of me. Just move my mouse out of the way. Hydrate, peeps. Izzy and Bunchu the Bunny. This is a larger build of the same one that we got down here somewhere. That's the other thing I think is pretty cool about the Dream series is they give you a nice variety. So you got a bunch of little ones, medium ones, and some bigger ones at the end. Pick your poison, or be like me and buy them all. All right, another Bunchu Bunny, but this one is a little bit different. Oh, yeah, these are the newer ones. In fact, I think these are supposed to be for season 3 that hasn't even come out yet. Or it is out now, but it wasn't at the time that this was built. But Izzy and Bunchu Bunny, Bunchuro, the gaming bunny. Bam! And if you guys watched my confession video, this is one of the sets that has the characters with the little Roman helmets on it. That's what really sparked my interest. I was like, oh, I love Roman helmets. I went and I saved that sucker. And then I went back later and checked it out. I was like, oh my God, they're so cool. All right. Dream Village. These are a bunch of little dream people in the dream world. There's little I'm gonna run out of space quickly. We'll just hide these. You've seen them. Dream Village has their own or in Dream World, they have their own little characters that aren't just the good guys and bad guys. They're just kind of your NPCs, I guess. You got the Dream Village? I can't tell you how excited I am to build all of these. Little, I forget what they're called. Dreamlings, the little people in Dream World, Dreamlings. What's up, Click and Cliff? I'm not sure I've seen you on my channel before, but welcome. This is my Lego Dreams haul, and it's still going. It's still going. This one is kind of neat because they combined 2 themes. Lego Dreams and Lego Space. Mr. Oz's space car. Boom. I'm terrible at angles. You've been lurking? That's what's up. I appreciate everybody that comes out. Let's see. But yeah, space theme. Not my favorite theme, but if you guys saw my video, I think it came out today. Astronaut baby. We're getting close to the bigger sets. All right, Zoe and Zion, the cat owl. This one looks so neat to me. I just love the colors, especially like, I know there's a correct term for it. I call it clear colored pieces. I realize that that is contradictory. It's just what I call them. I think most people call it like translucent, transparent, green, whatever. I call it clear green. I can see through it, but it also has a color. Yeah, those clear green pieces look so neat. Clear blues, clear pinks. Love them. All right, next. So there's a bigger version of this that I don't have yet, but I will get eventually. The Never Witch's Nightmare Creatures. We're starting to get into our bigger sets now. Never Witch. She's like Thanos. She's ridiculous. Oh, come on, focus. There we go. Bam. Look at those blacks and pinks. All those alternate builds. They look awesome. Oh, that's another thing that's kind of neat about the show is at some point I was trying to remember like a movie or a show to compare it to, but they create doppelgangers of a lot of the good guys as bad guys, and so you get those minifigs in these sets. You get the original ones and then the doppelgangers, the bad guys. All right. Mrs. Castillo's Turtle Van, which is maybe one of the coolest characters in the show. She's an old lady who makes tacos, but she also comes to the dream world. Maybe that's what's going on. People are eating her tacos and she's hitting them, she's dosing them up. This one is so neat though. All right. We're getting into the big ones. Not quite yet. Bam. This is Crocodile Car. I think this is Cooper. This is what I'm telling you. Cooper was not the best character in season 1, but by season 2, boy, he came out swinging. Crocodile Car. All these alternate builds, all of these vehicles, as they were, they use them all to fight bad guys. Awesome. This is one of my favorite ones right here. This one is so freaking cool. Cooper's Robot Dinosaur C-Rex. Not T-Rex, C-Rex, because Cooper made it. Bam! Look at that bad boy. Colors. I love the colors. And he looks like a legit. This reminds me of Power Rangers. If you know, you know. This reminds me of Power Rangers right there. Stable of dream creatures. We're getting to the end. Promise. Bam. You got some alternate builds on that one too. Mr. Oz coming in with more space. Not a dual theme, but Mr. Oz's space bus. Bam. This one is, what are we up to on this one? 878 pieces. Alternate builds. This is the one that I was talking about that you can see the box is a bit mashed up. I had to go ahead and open it ahead of time to make sure everything was here. It appears everything is here, but this is the fantastical treehouse. So when they go into the dream world, they all spawn at a certain point. And for them, the main characters anyway, this is their spawn point. There are multiple angles on or builds on this one too, but I'm not going to turn it around. I don't want the pieces to fall out. Oh my gosh. All right, here we go. This is the Sandman's Tower. Bricks is the way. Bam. Little damage to the box, nothing crazy. I said, I didn't pay full price on basically any of these sets, even with shipping. In fact, if you had seen me sitting in here, you would have been laughing at me because I had tabs and tabs and tabs open, and I was going back and forth between Bricklink and Amazon and Lego.com and eBay and Facebook Market. I'm looking everywhere to see where I can get the best price. And I'm pretty sure I got the best price. Holy macaroni. Gasping, some of these are just stunning. Have so many amazing little features. I'm telling you, the little creatures are where it's at. Great haul collection, bud. I got to head out and take it easy. Stay safe. Thanks for stopping by, JDP. Appreciate the support, brother. All right. 2 more sets. Again, I got a couple more that are coming in the mail, but I don't know when they're getting here. Cooper's Tiger Mech and Zero's Hot Rod Car. Again, I'm pretty sure this is from the new season of the show. I haven't actually seen this one yet in the show. But this is a big boy. 1,006 pieces on this guy. All right. Put that one over here. One more, peeps. This is the one that did not lose value. I got it for exactly what it was supposed to be. But again, it's retired, so I would have expected it to go up in price. It didn't. Stayed right where it was at. This is the Nightmare Shark Ship. Boom. I just want to, let me move some of this stuff out of the way. Let me move some of this out of the way. This is wild. I did not practice this ahead of time. As usual, I don't plan anything. I'm ridiculously spontaneous. Man. Nightmare Shark Ship. How many pieces is this? $13.89. 1,389 pieces. And like almost everything, it has alternate builds, which I think is amazing. And then, no! At least my mic didn't fall. Okay. There's a new shark ship coming out soon in August. Is the Shark submarine, which is going to be all black, no white head like this one. Which I'm curious to see how they explain that one in the show, but this is bomb-tastic. 10 plus. Kind of surprised on that one. All right, I'm going to get that one out of my way. I don't think anything broke. I got all the sets just for you. I wish I had that kind of money in the bank. You're going to be dreaming of dreams for weeks. Yeah, if I dreamed, I don't dream at night. It's not good times when I have dreams. So that's the haul, peeps. That's if I remember, if I counted correctly, I think that's 28 sets in total. But I'm definitely, when am I going to start? Oh, I think so. Here's my thoughts. But you guys know, planning is not something I'm any good at. Like I said, I have these lists here of all the sets in the order that they were released. So my initial thought is I'm going to build them in order of release. I may change my mind. I may just go, no, I really just want to build this one set and then change it. But some are 20 and 1, 2, yeah. Yeah, I don't know. I've been going back and forth because like actually that video hasn't come out yet. I won't spoil that. But I've been going back and forth thinking about it. Do I want to do all the different builds? Like, I think it's cool. Here's what I'm thinking I might do. I might record. I don't know how I want to do it. I was thinking here, I might record the initial build and then go back and do a speed build of the alternate builds. That's probably what I'll do. And then just reassemble it as whatever set I eventually want, which for me, for the most part, I like the original build, right? The cover art build. But I don't know. I haven't really made up my mind about it yet. I'm still sussing this one out. But I would like to get multiple builds out of them since they give me that option. But I don't know how I'm going to do it as far as like recording. I don't know. I haven't decided yet. I have been doing more speed builds lately, so I might just do that. Do my initial build, make my normal video, and then come back and just maybe do like a top-down record of the speed builds of the, various other versions out there. I haven't decided yet. I told you guys, it's all spontaneous. I just do whatever I'm feeling in the moment. So, anywho, what do y'all think? Y'all excited for all this? Marcus? Sorry, I was like, who's Marcus? I know who Marcus is. I'm so slow. Marcus, I'm here for you, bro, and thank you for keeping your hair. It's a little inside baseball. I'm excited. I did not think I was going to be able to find all these sets. And I definitely didn't think I was going to be able to find them all for a good price. When like I said, when I first started researching and I saw that like 80% of the sets are already retired, I was like, oh no, I'm going to pay so much money for all these. I got really good deals. It blew my mind how cheap all these sets were. You guys like the new crown? It doesn't fit with my hat on. And of course, I don't know angles. Oh, yeah, there we go. Sidetrack King. You guys want to hear a dad joke of the day? What time did the man go to the dentist? 2:30. I don't write these. I want you guys to know that. I don't write these. I just read them. They're bad jokes, but they're funny. I like them. Everybody went quiet on me. I guess everybody went to sleep. I put you guys to sleep. I'm sorry. I told you guys I suck at live. I'm not a live guy. I don't know how to do it like everybody else. I just ramble. Holla. YouTube is so weird. I clicked on participants and it shows nobody's in here. Clearly, people or somebody's here. Which one of these did you guys have a favorite set out of this giant mountain? You have me on the TV and the computer? Oh man, y'all are making me feel like a celebrity. Marcus can watch and I can chat. Marcus is the man. You guys have a favorite set? Marcus said the tiger one. What's the tiger one? This one? Somebody else said this one was a red panda. What's the tiger one? I don't even know what all I have. There's too many of them. There's the regular panda. He doesn't know what he's talking about. The bunny on roller skates. That's a pretty cool one. I think that's season 3. I'm telling you guys, today I'm going to be completely exhausted from watching wrestling and UFC. But after that, I'm probably going to watch all of season 3 tomorrow. The episodes are short too. They're like 20 minutes, 25 minutes. Marcus is sure it's a tiger. I don't know. You might be right, Marcus. I don't know. Somebody else said it was a red panda, but I don't know. I don't know my Lego animals. Turtle car. Miss Castillo. Mrs. Castillo's turtle van. Don't dash his dreams. Don't dash his dreams, Curious Bo. Let him believe it's a tiger. He can believe what he wants. It's dreams. It can be anything you want it to be. I don't know. The only experience I have with Red Panda is that movie. I didn't even know red pandas were a thing before that Disney movie came out, which was pretty funny, by the way. My honest to God favorite is probably the T-Rex. I like the T-Rex. It reminds me so much of Power Rangers. I just love it. All these stupid pop-ups keep coming up on my screen. I got to figure out how to shut that off when I go live. Well, I don't got much else. I still have plenty of other backlog, but I think for sure my next few builds are going to be dreams. And then I really need to do, I've got at least 5 big builds. Plenty of other backlog? Yeah. I got plenty of other sets. You can't see this side of my room purposely. So that side of the room of the Lego Lounge, I have a desk that my dad built a long time ago. Like, I don't even know if I was born yet when he built it. That's how old it is. But it's got all my statues from when I collected statues. Can you tell I have a problem? And then underneath it, in the space where you would slide your chair to sit down, is boxes and boxes and boxes of comics that I used to collect. I'm still trying to find somebody to sell all those comics to. I'm going to try to sell all my comics off so that I can make that area over there my backlog storage. And I can make more of this area over here display area. But right now, this area over here is a bunch of unbuilt sets. And I have at least 5 really big, like 3 to 4,000 piece sets to build. I just haven't done it yet. What's up, Yellow? I think that's supposed to be your name. Yellow YouTube? Yellow, or is that Yellow White? Yellow YouTube? How's it going, brother? Or sister? I'm not sure. First time I've seen you on the channel. Welcome. Welcome, welcome, welcome. I am doing fantastic. I am just sharing with all my peeps out here this insane collection of Lego dreams that I have acquired over the last few weeks. And I will be building here in the near future. Gotta get them groceries, Curious Bo. Have fun. Good to see you. Looking forward to your next build. Peeps, it has been fun sharing all these sets with you. Does anybody want to see any of these again before I go away? I am so excited to build them all. I'm telling you, the T-Rex got me super stoked. T-Rex is where it's at. And then I'll tell you the sets that are coming up in August that I'm really looking forward to are the, well, all of them. But the Shark submarine, and then, hold on. Oh, it's called Mateo versus the Cyber Brain Mech, which is a smaller set, but he just looks like this menacing monster. It's so awesome. I'm excited for that one. Phantom, are you asking my favorite dream set or my favorite set, period? Cooper's Tiger? It's, oh, no, this isn't Cooper's Tiger. Do I have that one? Did you guys see me put it out? I don't know. There's too much in front of me right now. Is he talking about this? Marcus is talking to the TV. Phantom, my favorite dream set right now is Cooper's T-Rex. It's over here somewhere. What did I do with it? I think Stable of Dreams. Yeah, here he goes. It is the Cooper's T-Rex. But I think when the new thanks for coming, Curious Bo. Yellow, thank you for coming as well. Have a good sleep. Go dream a dream of Lego. I think when the new Shark submarine comes out, that'll be my number one. It is massive, and it looks. I wish I don't have. I'm doing all this through the YouTube. I'm not smart on streaming. I don't do Streamlabs and stuff like a lot of people do. But I would pull it up if I could show you. But it's called, if you just go to lego.com, Nightmare Shark Submarine. It is 1,413. Jesus. English is hard, peeps. 1,413 pieces. And it is, oh, it looks so cool. There's so much going on. So, as of right now, Mateo's T-Rex. I think when that Nightmare Shark submarine comes out, that's gonna be my jam. You collect the Dreams villains. They're so neat. Why are the bad guys so fun? It doesn't make sense. That's the way I am with pro wrestling too, though. The bad guys are all my favorite guys. Thank you, Ella, for that. You're excited. Yeah. I love I don't know why. It's something about the bad guys sets and their colors. I love the use of the black and pink and I just love it. I'm so stoked. I just I don't know if you were on here earlier, Phantom, but I don't know if you've noticed, and maybe you know more than I do. I literally just kind of got into this a couple weeks ago. Um, I don't know why, but Lego's Dream sets are not holding value after they retire. Now, they're valuable to me because I want them, but for whatever reason, they're dropping in price after they retire, unlike Star Wars and so many other Harry Potters and Mario's. They all go up. These have all gone down. I did not, other than this guy, I didn't pay full price for anything on this table. Everything else I got less than MSRP. So, yeah, that's the rumor right now because season 3 just dropped of the TV show, and the rumor is that they're this series 5 or wave 5, whatever, of Dream sets is going to be it. So, how much in Lego did I buy? Like of these or just in general? Monkey Kid is dead. I never got into the Monkey Kid sets. Thank goodness. I have too many themes. I have too many themes right now. I'm gonna have to take out a second mortgage on my house. I'm kidding. I will never do that. I'll never do that. I'll just have to slow down a lot. But Scotty Wolfmaster, I think it's the first time I've seen you here too. Nope, I've never done Ninjago, but you guys, somebody earlier said that Ninjago is like Ninja Turtles meets something else, and I was like, stop! Oh my god, I don't need another theme. What did they say about it? Somebody said Ninjago is like a combination of Ninja Turtles and something else. Let's see if I can find what they said. I can't find it now, but no, I have not gotten into Ninjago, and probably for the best because I will just go nuts, just like you can see here. They look neat though. I'm a sucker for colors. I really like neat colors. So Ninjago definitely could get me. Maybe if they do discontinue Dreams, then I'll start doing Ninjago, but I don't need to. I don't need any more themes. I like too many things. And now I'm starting to see all these people with alternative brick companies. They look so good. They look so good. Oh, I don't know if you guys have seen, I'm sure you guys have all seen it, the new Book Nooks that Lego's putting out, I think are super cool. There's an alternative brick company that built a Book Nook of the Star Wars Trench Run. Oh, it's so cool. It looks so cool. I'm like, I don't need any more. I have too much already. Ninjago is my main theme that I collect. Villains in general. Other themes that I'm into are Dreams, Monkey Kid, and Nexo Knights. Yeah, I haven't done any of those other series. My big stuff is Star Wars, and that's I don't know if you've been on this channel before, Phantom, but Star Wars is literally the thing that got me back into Lego. So I did Lego as a kid, like most people. Then I got out of it. Then I got into Bionicles when I was in my late teens, early 20s. I was super into Bionicles. Didn't even know Bionicle was Lego. Hand to God, I did not know. until many, many, many years later, I discovered that Bionicle was Lego brand. But and I did that for a couple years, but then I had my first kid, and we just didn't have space and money, so I got rid of all of those. I regret it now, but and then about what are we in 2025? So about 3.5 years ago, on my very last, it's probably closer to 4 years ago, on my very last deployment in the Air Force, my chaplain out there, me and him were chatting a lot, and he was telling me we were talking Star Wars and all these different things, and he told me how he does Lego, and he's super like he's not like any chaplain you would expect, and so it caught me off guard, and I came home from my deployment, and the very first Lego set as a real adult that I picked up was the Darth Vader helmet, and that got me back into Lego hardcore. And so Star Wars, Batman. I like the Lord of the Rings stuff. Unfortunately, my good friend got me hooked on BrickHeads. I'm big into the BrickHeads now. Disney, Mario. I really love the Mario theme stuff. There's just too many. There's just too many, and I don't have enough money or space to support all these themes. Fire Knight Mech, it's literally a Gundam. Nexo Knight and Chima was one of the best Lego themes. No, I'm not familiar with those, Scotty. I do know about Ninjago, but I have purposely put blinders on when I see Ninjago sets pull up, because I'm like, I'm going to get sucked in. I'm going to get sucked in. I don't need to get sucked into another theme. There's too many. There's too many. Lego's killing me. I love Lego, but boy, they are pumping them out, and they're pumping out great sets. They're not even mediocre sets. There are mediocre. I'm exaggeratory, but there's a lot of great sets that have come out in the last couple of years. It blows my mind. Awesome, Phantom. I appreciate it. I appreciate it. I don't do a lot of lives. I'm just telling you right now. I've done maybe like 5 or 6 lives ever. This was an impromptu. In fact, I think all of my lives have been impromptu, but I appreciate the support, and can't wait to see you in the comments. Nexo Knight and Chima. English is weird. I used to be, I don't know if you know about Bionicle, Scotty, but Bionicle was my jam in my, like I said, late teens, early 20s. I had so many of them. I loved the little containers they came into. I think that's kind of what threw me off, because, this is what we're used to, but I was the little plastic, they always had different shapes, and they had the masks and stuff. I was all about it. I loved it. Love me Bionicle. Had the video games, the whole 9 yards. I went crazy. Well, my dog is snoring now. I guess I put him to sleep. Peeps, it has been an hour plus. This has been great. Thank you for everybody that came out. And I hope you guys enjoy what's coming, because there's a lot. Like I said, I'm not gonna just straight build dreams for the next several months. I'm gonna do some dreams and then some other stuff, and come back to dreams and other stuff. We got a lot of dreams to get through now. So thanks, peeps. Love you guys all, and I will see you guys next time. Until then, holla! Bye, Alexandria.